welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a review and tutorial on the ColourPop Lush Life collection. But I did just want to quickly address the elephant in the room. I did get my hair cut. I got quite a bit cut off and I got it highlighted. I hope you all are having a wonderful summer so far, and I'm just going to go ahead and get into the tutorial and review. Okay, so I did already apply all of my base makeup and do my eyebrows off camera, so this video isn't 10 million years long, but I have this box from ColourPop, and I'm just gonna go ahead and open it up. And here we go. And this is what the palette looks like. It's just in this really pretty packaging. I really like the design they went with for it. It just feels really tropical. And here is what the inside of the palette looks like. Very pretty. It's got like a bunch of green and orangey tones. I definitely really like the color story they went with. And I also got this cream gel liner, and it's in this like bright lime green color. If I could only open it up. Okay, so here's what it looks like, and it's just kind of got like little like palm tree leaves on the side. I think it's really cute. And I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch that on my hand, and it's just this really pretty lime green color. It is pretty light, but I do like the color. And I also got 3 lip glosses from the collection. They're the only lip glosses that came with it. They had a deal if you got all 3 of them, so it was a pretty good deal. Okay, so here is the color Peace Lily. And this is what the color looks like. It's just a very sheer, like peachy pink color. I would probably use this as more of like a lipstick topper than and actually wear it on its own, because it's got a lot of sparkle in it. It really doesn't have a lot of color to it. And then here is the color Vanda. It's super pretty. It's like a really corally color. And then here where it's like the brighter one, that's Vanda. And then here is Orchard. It looks a little bit lighter than Vanda, but it's still like really corally. And there is Vanda. I feel like Vanda and Orchard are really similar. Like, I kind of wish they would have went with like a bright orangey red color. I feel like that would have went really pretty with the color story in this collection. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the swatches of the eyeshadow as well. And here is the eyeshadow palette, and the first color is called Ego, and it's just this really light transition-y shade. And here is Echo, and it does have quite a bit of kick up with it. It is pretty powdery. And then the second one is Wildlife, and it's like a shimmery yellow color, super pretty. And then we have this color called It's Paradise, and it's almost like a yellowy gold shimmer color. I really like that. And the next one is called Guava. It's this matte orangey color. And ooh, that's really pretty too. And then the next one is called Hotness. And ooh, I really like that. It's a really orangey, almost a reddish toned, shimmery color. I really like that. And we have the next one is honestly my favorite one, I think, in the entire palette. And the reason why I got it, it's this really bright lime green color, and it is called Pom Pom. Ooh, and it's really bright and vibrant. And the next one is called Juicy. And it's a darker green color, which I think would go really good in the crease with Pom Pom. And the next one is Hideaway. It's almost got some copper to it. It's a really pretty color. It's definitely still got like that orange undertone to it. And the next one is called Nani. And that is really like just a really pretty darker orange color. And this next one is called On the Prowl. And it's just this really pretty, like matte, dark greenish color. I'm running out of space on my arm. Then this next one is called Monsoon. And the last one in the palette is called Eden. It's just this really pretty matte brown color. And I'm just going to do it over here on my other arm, but it's really pretty. It's like this matte brownish color. Any primer, but I am going to go ahead and prime my eyelids because I have not done that yet. There we go. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start first by blending Eco into my crease, just because it's a really nice transition color. It definitely has a yellowish undertone to it, but it definitely doesn't bother me. I honestly really like that. And now what we're going to do with a very light hand is we are going to go ahead and put On the Prowl into the crease. And we will kind of just go ahead and build that up a little bit, but I just don't want to go in too intensely right off the bat because it is harder to take away than you can always add more, but it's harder to take away without having to redo everything. Then I'm going to just kind of go in with Monsoon, like a little bit on the outside. And I'm also just with a clean brush gonna kind of go ahead and blend this out. And don't worry if you're a little messy with it, you can always go ahead and clean up the edges with concealer. That is what I usually like to do. Because it's really hard to be super precise with really dark shadow. And I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with back in with this Eco shade just to kind of like soften the edges a little bit, like where the dark shadow is. Just so it's not like super harsh. And now with some Fix Plus, not Fix Plus, but this priming water. It's just from the brand Makeup Revolution. I'm just gonna go ahead and spray a little bit of this on a flat brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and go into the shade Pom Pom. And I'm just going ahead and applying that all over the lid. Ooh, and that is super pretty. And I'm also just kind of a little bit of that color Juicy to like the middle of the lid. Kind of just helps kind of bring all of the colors together. And I'm just gonna kind of go in with this color called It's Paradise and kind of use it as an inner corner color. Just like a little bit in the inner corner. Kind of just go in and blend that out with my finger. And I think I'm just going to kind of go ahead and deepen up the crease a little bit more. So I'm going to go back into that shade on the Prawl and just use a light hand with it. And really go in and really blend it out. And we'll go back in and do the same to the other side. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add a tiny bit of Monsoon to the outer V area. And before I do anything to the lower lash line, I think what I'm going to do is kind of just go ahead and apply this concealer and kind of go ahead and blend it out just to kind of get rid of any harsh lines. But I'm just going to go ahead and do that off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I did just kind of go ahead and clean up the eyeshadow with some concealer. And I'm just going to go ahead and put on my mascaras. But I'm first going to go ahead and go in with this Milk Makeup Lash Primer. I'm going to do the same to the other side. And I'm just going to go ahead and go in with this L'Oreal Air Volume Mega Mascara. This is like my favorite mascara right now from the drugstore. I really like it. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply some of this lime green to the lower lash line. I think it'll look really nice to kind of bring the look together. I really like that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of go in on the lower lash line with this lime green color, Pom Tom, to just kind of intensify the look. I was gonna also kind of go in with like either the On the Prowl shade or the Monsoon shade to kind of smoke it out, but I honestly really like the way it looks, so I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. And I am going to go in with this lower lash mascara and just apply this to my lower lashes. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this Vanda shade and just apply this to my lips. I think this is the brightest one out of all of them. I really like it. And I'm just applying a second coat to see if you can kind of build up the color. I did just want to give a quick overview on the products and what products I think were worth the money and which products I think you could skip on. Honestly, my favorite thing from the whole collection was the eyeshadow palette. I think it was very well done. Like, I really liked the colors they picked to put in the palette. There's nothing I would really change about this. I really like it, and I think I will get a lot of use out of it for the rest of the summer and maybe even going into the fall. I could see maybe reaching for some like this copper shade, and some of these are still pretty neutral. So I could probably use this going into like the beginning of fall as well. And the lip glosses were okay. I mean, I will use them, but I feel like, I don't know where I set the other one. It's at the moment, but I feel like the two orangey shades are way too close together. Like, they look really, really similar, which is kind of disappointing. I really wish they would have went with like a more like red color, like an orangey red. I think would have been really pretty to go along with the eyeshadow palette. And the eyeliner I really liked as well. The eyeliner and the eyeshadow palette I think are definitely worth the money. The lip glosses I think you could skip on. I don't think there's anything special about the lip glosses. If you have a lot of lip gloss, I say you could go without the lip gloss, but that's just my personal opinion. But I did just want to go ahead and thank you for watching this video, and if you did like this video, definitely go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It helps out my channel a lot. And if you enjoy makeup videos and would like to see more videos like this in the future, definitely go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.